Connection successful? Maybe? Hello? Hello? Oh, I can see me looking at my phone. That's a good sign. Hey, what's up, everybody? Cool. All right. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it. See, this is what happens when you start telling the truth about things. The authorities pull the plug on your shit. You can't just talk the truth. They don't want you to know. This is how you know that I'm right about this, because they don't want me to say it. I'm being canceled by the ecclesiarchy right now for speaking the truth about Lorgar. So, hold on. I am back. Suggesting refresh of stream for anyone who can see this, but not me. So, Lorgar meets Dad God. He's tattooed. He's had visions of the future where he meets God, and it's Dad. And he says, all right, Dad, I'll crusade in your name, and I'll make the galaxy worship you. And Dad goes, don't do that, but kill a lot of people. That sounds great. So Lorgar does that. But he doesn't kill people fast enough because he's still making them worship his Dad God. And Dad God doesn't like that because he needs to kill people faster. Because fascism doesn't run on worship time. It runs on fascism time, okay? So Lorgar is like, okay, but Dad, I want to worship you. And he's like, but don't. I'm not a god. You fucking idiot. Stop fucking up like this. And Lorgar is like, okay, I'm embarrassed and I feel bad that God Dad doesn't love me the way that I love him. So I'm gonna meditate about it, and while I'm meditating, worship time needs to fucking learn about fascism time. I in real life hard disagree. Worship time and fascism time do not need to come together. They're already trying to do that in America. So Lorgar does some soul searching, cries out to any god who will listen, and several of them do. They're like, hey bud, we noticed you're sad and particularly susceptible to joining a cult right now, so what if we told you that there are gods out there who do love you and want you to kill people on their behalf and then also make people worship them on their behalf? And Lorgar's like, that sounds fucking tight, dude, let's go. So he starts worshiping the Dark Pantheon of Chaos, our true gods, and the reality of the world. But he doesn't exactly tell everybody that that's what he's doing. So like he goes back to like crusading across space for his Dad God. I am back. He goes back to crusading across space for his Dad God, and Dad God's like, great job, you're going so fast at this. And it's actually just because he's now just killing people and sacrificing them to the pantheon that he now worships. Some stuff happens. There's like some heresy and some traitor fighting and some civil war. And basically, half of his brothers are like, you know what? These chaos gods that you found out about, they're pretty fucking tight. We're going to help out with that. And the other half are like, no, we're sticks in the mud. Fuck this. We're going to hang out with Dad God. And then that's 40K. So that's, yeah, Lorgar is the guy who's in charge of all the good partying and culting. Not so much the partying, but the culting. And yeah, there we go. That's it. That's my rant on who is Lorgar. All right. We did great. Why do I have further notifications occurring? Where are they occurring from? Oh, oh, that's why Trench Crusader got updated. Nice. Nice, nice, cool. Thank you for knowledge of the guy. Made a new Plunst. I'm about it. I like that's a good Plunst. Thank you. Thank you. Also, all the worlds that have been loyal to the Word Bearers before the heresy stayed loyal because it's bad to take them slow. I didn't know about that. Oh god, what did I just click? I don't want to click anything weird. I just want to be back in a world of lollipops and rainbows and understanding what's going on in my life. Okay, we're back. We're good. That's a good plus, though. I was trying to make that while I was without internet, but it didn't quite work. Also, holy shit, I'm hungry. Always hungry? I am hungry more often than not, but I just went from like ambient hungry to active hungry, if you know what I mean. I went from like I could eat to like I'd rather be eating than doing this. Which is unfortunate, because the rest of me doesn't feel that way, just my tumulum. Sunday time would be cool, but probably not happening. Almost definitely not happening. Slept so good last night because the heat wave broke. Sounds nice. It's hotter than Jesus up here still. It's just wet and hot. It's a wet, hot American summer, you might say. It's a movie I don't think I've ever actually seen. Or if I have, I've only seen it once. Maryland is often wet and hot. That's true. Maryland is just a swamp that's near the bay. And then there's also the bay. Is this counting crows? All right. That's weird. I don't know why that's weird, but it feels weird. So I'm going to say it's weird. That's why the crabs like it. They got Swamp River access. This is true. This is true. Even if it makes me crabby, personally. Do. Snowman Sideshow? Spaceman, Scarecrow, Peak Show, Freak Show. Had a dream last night that an entitled brat kept ruining an attempt to fix my car. Well, shit. I'd be in a bad mood about that. The last dream I remember having was being chased by a Lake Placid-sized giant crocodilian with my wife and not being sure whether or not it had eaten Sasquatch or not. It was a stressful dream. Fuck that brat. I mean, I usually I do. I'm generally a fan of that. I mean, no. Never mind. We're talking about hot dogs and sausages. Apparently, a friend of mine and Rational Brain was like, "Dump your friend." Rational Brain is right, for sure in this case. Poor Dream Squatch. She was fine. I woke up and she was like on the pillow next to me, so everything was cool. Couldn't get Dreamy to do it, but I woke up. Well, I mean that's kind of unfriending, honestly. Wow, these horns did not glue the way I thought they had. He's got a big old gap in his face.
My kind of people.
Grump! Thank you for that raid. The goons have gathered. It's a reoccurring dream. That brat's getting unfriended. Y'all. Ooh, peanut butter and bacon. Good choice. That's actually one of the best sandwiches out there.
Hello there. Hello there.
If you want to hang with one of the nicest, most positive dudes I have ever had the pleasure of meeting in real life or Twitch, go follow Grumpy Crane Studio and hang out with him, because he's great. I haven't met myself. I can't say that about me, you know? You can say no you, but it literally doesn't work. I haven't met myself. I started off this way, you know? Pukara, it's wonderful to see you. King Dixon Balls, thank you for being here.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow, peanut butter and bacon. I want a peanut butter and bacon sandwich. I have the capability to do that. I should just do that. Maybe I'll just make breakfast for dinner and have part of that be peanut butter bacon sandwich. Ice food? Oh, no, let's not get carried away here. Peanut butter and bacon are food. I don't know about ice. But y'all, if you're not familiar with who I am, hi, I'm Bennett, aka Holy Fireman. I'm a they, them causing mayhem. I like painting monsters. And if I'm not painting monsters, I'm probably being chased by them in video games. Eating sausage gravy for lunch every day for the last week. That sounds amazing. I know my stomach would be upset about that because as much as my mouth loves sausage gravy, my stomach does not. But I'd do it. I'd do it bigly. I want to live that life. So hey, welcome in, y'all. My stomach is mad as heck, but it's worth it. There we go. Y'all managed to just narrowly avoid my internet cutting out on me. So I'm glad that you didn't raid in before that happened. Well, obviously the internet's back because I'm here. And I'm glad it's back. Been eating pulled pork for dinner? Okay, but pulled pork with the sausage gravy on a nice thick biscuit. I made my own mouth water at that thought. Mm. I really need to gap fill that. That makes me sad. Oh, this is the last guy I've got to do these highlights on though, so that's good timing for that. All right, so you prepped a metric buttload of resin minis today. Did you wind up doing anything else, or was that the bulk of your was that the bulk of stream? A grumpy raid. Hell yeah, it's a grumpy raid. That was the whole day. Hell yeah. Oh, no, I'm not putting him back. I'm filling that gap. All right, I have a theory, and I'm going to put it to the test, and we're going to find out if it works. But sprue goo, which is basically just melted plastic in acetone, essentially, to fill this big gap because the horns didn't glue where I thought they glued. Bases, legs, and torsos. Oh, shit. And I think if I put a knife through it while it's still wet, I can sculpt it a little bit and really get through there. But I'm also kind of worried that I might just get my knife caught in it. Or it might just be too wet to allow for the thing that I'm thinking. You know? Is this Youth of the Nation by POD? Yeah, right. It's still too wet. I can't do the thing. Give it a minute to tack up. You can do it more. All right, tight. I don't really want to wait, but I guess I will. I may need this. Giant Snorf mount. Oh, shit. That thing's cool as hell. It's cute. There you go. There you go. Now you're getting somewhere. Now we're liking it. Do you have any random loose limbs? I need them for a mini to scatter around. Where can I get some? I have a bunch of them just from building Warhammer minis. But they do sell them just sort of on their own. Oh, you know what? I just realized how crooked these fucking horns are, generally speaking. I really need to just cut them off and reposition them. No, you know what? It's chaos. Chaos ain't perfect. But I know Mungo, of Mungos.com. Mungo of definitely not Mungo fame here on Twitch. I know he sells a pack of loose limbs. That'll do. Ain't gotta be perfect. Just has to be good enough. I guarantee it'll never get noticed again. Kids will rediscover this song. Grandpa, have you ever heard of Youth of the Nation? Grandpa, are you all right? And all I'm able to mumble is Columbine. Is this related to Columbine? Was this like written about or in conjunction to? Because I had no idea about that. Was picked up as a rally cry? Oh shit, I don't remember that at all. I like don't honestly, I do not remember the like time immediately surrounding Columbine. Because that was what? That was like 2001? Like I had no idea what was going on in 2001. I remember reading about it afterwards. and kind of just being mad that they had fucked up so much of school for us. No, yeah. See, Moros, that's the problem. That's the problem. You have nice people like Mungo and Grumpy. Columbine was 91. Youth in the Nation came out in 01. Oh, yeah. So 1999, I was 9 years old.
Hello there.
Google says it was an inspiration? Oh, fuck. Well, that's scary. There's a pigeon bird mount. Yeah, there is. And a duck noble. Mungo has a marvelous taste in miniatures, I must say. Man, I miss the old Seraphim Sepia. The new one just does not hit the same. Guess I'm filling another jar. This feels like if Enya was spooky. Oh, it kind of just is. All right. 99, 2002 was a rough 4 years. I was also 9 when Columbine happened, but my community lost it. Oh, I mean, I guess it would be different to have been, like, physically near it. Like, in Baltimore, it was just sort of like this vague concept of a thing that had happened. Honestly, I don't even remember where Columbine is. And it's kind of horrific that it's like just another school shooting nowadays. Because America's not fucked on a fundamental level or anything. Weren't near it, but my community just ate up all the news about it. Tons of school policies and community run stuff changed. I know that stuff changed, but I was not conscious of how or what. I'm sure I could like ask my parents like what the fuck happened. I remember starting to do intruder drills after that. Uh like from middle school through high school. My school didn't do anything. Well, here's the thing though, like 99% of the shit that school like not 99, a lot of shit that the schools did like immediately after Columbine was all just security theater. Like there's a lot that's just to like make you feel safe, not actually be safe. Just like everything about fucking 9/11. Yeah. Added bomb drills after 9/11 I do remember really clearly. Cuz I remember getting reprimanded by a teacher because random ass teacher who was not teaching our class just walks into our classroom and goes, "Terrorists just attacked the World Trade Center." Like really grimly and gravely. And I was a fucking 12-year-old, 11 or 12-year-old who was playing a lot of Counter-Strike, and that was my only concept for the word terrorist. So I was just like, "Oh, cool." And that teacher was just like, "No, not cool." And like I still remember how like I still laugh about the fact that that was what that teacher said in response. Just no, not cool. Like as fucking deadpan as a person can say it. not getting reprimanded for using my phone in the hallway to call my mom and confirm everyone was good. I didn't have a phone at that time. I didn't have a phone until high school. I just remember like everybody started to freak the fuck out, and then my parents kind of just showed up and took me home, and I was like, why does this matter to us? What does this have to do with school? Why does people blowing up a building have anything to do with my school? I'm glad to not be there. I don't want to watch the TV anymore. Didn't tell us anything from until dismissal. Just wheeled in a TV and turned the news on. No one spoke. Oh, weird. Came in from lunch to an English class where they were doing creative writing, and it took a good bit for it to register. This isn't a prompt. It's real. They sent as many of us home as they could. We had like a line, just like a line of cars outside the school of like parents who were like, I'm getting my child. It's unsafe for my child to be at school right now. I mean, I remember they wheeled in a TV, but like, I was like, I don't care about this. This is not like, we saw some footage they don't show anymore. Yeah, I mean, yeah. People jumping out of buildings and all that shit. Shay's family worked in an arms factory, so they had the military out with checkpoints and everything. Wow. Yeah, and then everybody just stayed freaked out about it forever and just generally ruined pop culture and politics. Uh, fucking. Mm. Am I out of coffee? Yeah, I'm out of coffee. Darn it. My aunt was stationed at the Pentagon and was supposed to be at a meeting at the Trade Center, but got hung up in traffic. Oh, shit. Anyway, Youth of the Nation. Yeah, fucking POD, dude. I mostly know Youth of the Nation because of NADPOD, not another D&D podcast. They sing that at the end of every episode because it's NADDPOD. Yo, these Ravagers are cool. I'm really glad that this is my second unit. I haven't posted finished pictures of my first. Yeah, I have. They're in the Discord. Just kidding. I posted those finished goats. I'm glad I got to paint some more goats. I like them. They're big borrow boys. Honestly, all of these goat men, smash. Need to finish the new D20 episode that dropped yesterday. Yo, I'm so far behind on D20. I'm still in Starstruck Odyssey. I can't skip ahead. My brain will be like, nope, you can't watch this yet. Go back and watch the other shit. I like Starstruck. I'm also almost done with Starstruck. I've only got a couple episodes left. But I like it. It's silly. It's anti-capitalist, which, like, of course it is, but, you know. Watch the non-core cast stuff. I should do that. Yeah, it's not even 5e most of the time anymore. I don't know. I gotta catch up because I've heard so many good things about so many of the campaigns. I don't want to have to pick which ones I skip so that I can get to the new ones that everybody is saying really good. Plinth. Ooh, I get my plinth on Sunday from One Inch Heroes. It's exciting. From Starstruck on, you're not going to be upset? Hell yeah. With a smile. The new season's called like Never Stop Blowing Up, right? Brennan is DMing another Critical Role episode. A fucking Calamity extension? Dude, Calamity is the best thing Critical Role has put out in ages. I am so ready for that to happen again. Like, I watched a couple episodes of Campaign 3 and just could not fucking get into it. And haven't watched any Critical Role, like, since. And I haven't watched like any of Candela Obscura or any of that, but freaking Calamity was tight. All right, that is skin finished, or skinished, if you will. It's a big hole to fill. True. That means fur, or realistically, I need to let the skin dry. Which means, even though the ad timing is funky because we had an unexpected, undesired break when I lost internet, I think we're gonna take a quick old ad break. No, horns go at the same time as the rest of the bone. Horns wait. Horns wait. It's fur next. Yeah. Oh, dude, Brennan is fantastic. I aspire to Brennanery. Brennanery. Point is, we're taking a quick ad break. In part because I want a bio break, and in part because I want more coffee. And then we'll be back. So if you're really adamant about it, I'll paint the horns. If you can prove to me how bad you want those horns, I'll paint them when I come back. Just prove it. Prove it.
Shut up and take my money.
Just the horns tip.
Grump, it's been wonderful having you. You have a good day, all right? Yeah, or Moros does make dice. Boop. All right. Good. Handled. Okay, so I see horn tip. I see horn tip. I know what that means. That means I'm painting horns. I have to be outside to sand, and it's hot, or I have wasp. I hate having wasp. So the ironic thing about painting horns is that it's going to take a minute, because I'm going to yeet a wash on them and then have to leave them alone. But I'll do it for y'all. You showed me you want it. You showed me you need it. This is the same as my bone recipe that I previously gave. However, I have since updated it to have fewer steps. And it's definitely not because I got viciously trolled by multiple people about it. It's definitely not because of that. I didn't fold to that at all. I didn't take a good look at myself and go, oh, actually, that does take a while. But they're already base coated with a bleached bone sort of experience. So that's one step out of there. This is also not my go-to recipe for like a display model, but for painting 20 horns, it'll do, pig. It'll do. Free! Free falling! What the fuck is up, Steph? I almost called you Kyle because of that one video. That one meme.
Hello there.
Yo, morning, Ian. How are you? Man, I have to fart out multiple people. Wait a minute, that's not how those works. To shout out multiple people. That's the one. That's the one.
He's my best friend. He's my pal. My good time boy.
I have to fart out multiple people?
My good time boy.
What a weird day we're having. This guy's got all kinds of weird shit going on with his horns. All right. Thank you for the fart out. You're welcome. I wouldn't want to keep you in my ass for too long, you know? That just feels rude. About as tired as I can possibly be. Woke up at noon, was still awake after birds woke up. Holy shit. I wouldn't want to keep you in my ass for too long. Yeah, no, there's an optimal amount of time to be in my ass. I'm not sure what it is, but I know it exists. Surgeon? Alright, I did a layer of skeleton horde over all them bones. Now I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna highlight it with my elfin flesh. Which is probably the one paint I use more than any other paint. This off-white color that does so much work for me. Uh-oh, I hear the guitars. It sounds like it might be a bummer. This feels really bummery. Yeah, we're gonna not listen to this. It's a bummer. We don't do bummers on this playlist. Bangers, no bummers. Them's the rules. Let it go, let it go. Don't fart in your own butt. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. Sploot. Hey, there we go. All right. Got a little Fallout tunage. Love that. Fart in someone else's butt. Whenever possible, fart in someone else's butt. That's just practical advice. Fecal transplants are a thing? Like poop transplants? Transplanting poop specifically? Or butt transplants? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just get rid of it? Why would you put it back somewhere? This does not make sense to me. Make it make sense. Who wants poop in their butt? Who's like, you know what, I don't have enough of poop. I really wish I had more of that. To culture large intestine bacteria? Oh, okay, well shit. I didn't even do that intentionally, but fuck, I wish I had. All right. Y'all know things that I did not know. Also usually done by pill. I'm not going to click that link, but thank you. Wait, you mean they put poop in a pill? They put poop in a pill. Say that 5 times fast. And then you take the pill and then it becomes poop in your gut? Or is it a suppository? They put poop in a pill. Put poop in a pill. Put poop in a pill. Phil put poop in a pill. Dum dum ba dum bum. Pretty little poop pill. What a jagged little poop pill. The bacteria do want to be back in your ass. Well, the bacteria don't get a say in that. At least not while I'm in charge. Or not while I think I'm in charge. The bacteria might just be in charge. Oh, those are just full-on horn caps. Okay, so you don't have as much horn as I thought you did. I mean, you do. They're in there, but they're concealed by the government. Oh, this is a Steph pick for sure. Yeah, it's polyphia. I don't want the bacteria back in my ass, but the parasites do. I think you should get rid of the parasites, Moros. Pro tip. From someone who, as far as they know, is currently free of parasites. You get rid of them. Don't have them. And don't put the bacteria in your ass. That funky guitar sound. Yeah, this track fucks. Dude, I fucked up on this one guy's horns so bad. They're off center. I didn't clean them off properly. Like, they're not upright. This poor doofus. Cutting his head off won't help. Because his head's really attached to his body. It's his face and his horns that are both separate. I'm gonna just leave it. He's just always gonna be the first one in that squad to die. That's all that means. Just wiggle it. Like that? Or like that? Is that what you mean? All right, the next step on the white. Only the pretty ones live. Only the pretty. Oh, not the parasites. Yeah, only the pretty ones live. That is the rules. Whenever I'm pulling casualties, why that goat man got that jiggle? You should see what he's got in his barnyard, baby. The unspoken rule of all of my mini painting is that if something dies, it's the one I'm least excited about the paint job of that goes first. Always, without fail. And so now it's just straight up spoken. It's just truth. All right, next step, pure white. Pro Acryl's bold titanium white on just the most raised edges, or the tips, or the most important parts. Clip that sub badge is sick. I think that's the I've watched too much Elden Ring badge. I'm pretty sure. Is it the little helmet? Because if it's the helmet, yeah, it's that's the I've watched X hours of Elden Ring content on Twitch badge. I can't remember how long it is. It's like 4 hours or more. 4 hours, 8 hours, something like that. I also have it, but I haven't watched anyone play Elden Ring on Twitch, so I don't know how I have it. It must have happened like I raided into someone and then went to bed and they raided into someone or something like that. But I've got it and I'm not mad about it. It looks cool. All right. And now the final step. Got the train badge and lost my helm. You can swap it back. I can't remember where that option is, but it's in your, I think it's in your like chat identity menu. I think that's what it's called. I've had a lot of cups of coffee today. I should count those. You fixed it. Oh yeah. Are these going to be dry enough for me to hit them with a wash? Sources say probably. The real question is, am I patient enough to just not do it? Probably not. All right, and then we hit the horns with Grax Earthshade. And we call it Dunskies after that. And now all the horns are painted. Well, they will be. I'm going to come back to paint these later and be like, why are the horns done? Who did that? Why did they do that? Dude, I'm still fucking hungry. I want to not be hungry. Squatch? Squatch has been mini painting? I'm so proud of my daughter! She's upstairs with her mama. Working on Snowy, the False Hydra, and Rakshasa with proper... Oh, you found a Rakshasa with the hands facing the right way? Fuck yeah. So hard to find. For some strange reason. Subtle, but I checked so many minis. The False Hydra, a nigh empty base with the bones of its victims. Oh shit. Little bit of a vibe shift going into Gojira. Coworker came down and gave me a nail polish. Fuck yeah! What color? What color? Is it nice? Zoe, what's your fucking... Hey, chat. Chat, what's your favorite color? I want to know what everybody's favorite color is. It's green. That's a good nail polish color. I like it. Green. I really like red, but green really speaks to me. Oh, shit. 2 greens and 3 greens and a teal. Well, ketchup. Is ketchup a color? I mean, it's got to be a color. Ketchup has a color, but is ketchup a color? Do androids dream of electric sheep? Has anyone been far even like has decided to go use even to go want to do look more like? I don't know. Yes. All right. As long as somebody knows. What am I stuck on my keys?
A Wiggy board game? What happens?
Been into purple. Purple is also a great
Wiggy
color.
board? How do you when I was a kid, I used to mess about with a quiche board. Do wedgie board really work? And if so, what happened? How do you make a Ouija board? How we can do planchette without using Ouija board? Ouija board. Have you played the Luigi board? Help pulls. Ouija board.
I have this on my soundboard that I never actually use, but I have a soundboard page in my fucking I have a soundboard page in my stream deck. Am I slow to plunced? No, you got 31% plunced. Just past the tipping point. Just past the plunsting point. Was 4% before? You're just building up. It's gradually increasing. A healthy amount of growth. Yeah, you've grown an amount that I can't do the math for over the course of stream, and that's impressive. Plunce levels across the board are down. The jet streams really made it difficult for a lot of us pluncers. That's a low pressure plunce system, a low pluncture system, if you will, has stalled out across most of the nation. Yeah, I do feel like America's severely lacking in plunced. That's really what would fix everything right now, is it just if America was more plunced. Be back with the weekend plunced in a minute. A plunsteurologist? Well, I guess that doesn't sound like a meteorologist. That sounds like a urologist who plunced, which is a very different sort of an important person, but it's still an important person. Yo, I'm fucking hungry. I think I'm gonna stop at 3 today, so that is to say about a half hour, because I want to eat food. I don't know why I am like famished, but god damn it, I am. What color is Choppy McHorn's a lot? That guy. That's what color he is. All right. Psychic Manwitch sounds like a fun band name. That does sound like a good band name. Regardless of whether we're talking about a male witch or a sandwich that happens to be a Sloppy Joe. Yo, I wound up making Sloppy Joes for dinner last night, and it hit the fucking spot. We used ground turkey instead of ground beef because June doesn't eat beef. But they fucked. They fucked so hard. I made my own sauce. Like, we didn't have Manwich cans or whatever, but I made my own sauce, and it was banging. I mixed barbecue sauce, ketchup, and mustard with garlic powder and black pepper. So fucking good. June does not eat beef. What meat does June eat? June doesn't eat pork except for bacon. June doesn't eat beef. She eats everything else. I guess she avoids lamb, but like will eat it. Generally don't eat red meat. Oh, there she is, still in chat. I might need to send the menu. Oh yeah, that well, if they don't do chicken, there's an issue. Or some sort of non-beef, non-pork situation. Like, she eats tofu. Oh, well, you're good. We actually weren't previously talking about a menu, so you're not actually out of the loop. But we're talking about when we do the meetup with Moros. We were talking about going to get Korean barbecue. But we also want to go someplace you can eat. Because you've been invited to that, and I just haven't actually scheduled it yet. Because fucking executive function, who needs it? I need it. Just to be clear, I need executive function. God, please give me more. Any, in fact. Yeah, I mean, it's a safe bet they have chicken, but still. I appreciate Moros being proactive. Dude, I feel like we hear this song all the time. I'm skipping it. Not a bad song. I just don't want to hear it again. I don't know if I can voluntarily listen to 303. I know this is a Claire pick. Dude, I can't do it. I fucking hate these guys so much. Cannot do it. 303 makes me so mad every time I fucking hear him. This, however, love me some Tears for Fears. Not shedding tears over Tears for Fears. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. You're the best I've ever had. Dun 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 dun. Happy birthday, happy birthday. No one knew me. Okay. Let's do one more with brown fur. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. It's a very, very bad thing. Weird cover. This is the original. What do you mean a weird cover? What? Yeah. Yeah, this is the original Mad World, baby. No, this is not a Berenstein Bears moment. The version that you're thinking of is probably the one that was in Donnie Darko. And that was not Tears for Fears. That was fucking what's his name? Yeah, Gary Jules, thank you. That's the version most people know because it's like debatably more popular than this version because of Donnie Darko, but this one definitely came first. That's very much like I thought Hurt was a Johnny Cash song and not a Nine Inch Nails song for a really long time. An embarrassingly long time. I thought Nine Inch Nails covered it, not Johnny Cash. No, bye, Steph. See you later. Have fun storming the butt castle. Keep them cheeks clenched. Yeah. Make sure you stay in the ass for the optimal amount of time. How did the Lich do? The Lich was defeated. Well, no, let me even rephrase that. The Lich wasn't defeated. The Lich was discorporated for the first time.
Because he's my best friend. He's my pal. He's my homeboy.
Oh, yo, what's up, Ghoul?
He's my sweet cheese.
The Lich was discorporated for the first time. The party now has X number of days to find its soul anchor and make sure it doesn't come back. It did nearly kill 2 out of 4 players. And there was much clenching of teeth and stressing of selves. So it was a great time. But I didn't kill anybody, even though I was trying. 2 out of 5 yeah, 2 out of 5 player characters.
Oh, I'm just a small little goblin.
What about stressing themselves? That sounds like my cue.
He's my pal. He's my homeboy. My rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
Black is the next color that I'm thinking about. I mean, in theory, they might get to it. They might get to the Lich's soul anchor before. I don't know what the source of the sound is. I just like Googled it and found it and liked it. But it's a little voice that says, "Oh, I'm just a small little goblin." Yeah, your immediate next quest is finding the soul anchor, and good luck to you. You do have a head start on account of the fact that you can cast plane shift. Oh my god. Dude, whoever put this on here is a fucking gift to me. Steph. Titus is the only thing I remember about Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. All right. Titus was the best thing on Kimmy Schmidt with Jane Krakowski's elite New Yorker character in a distant second. That was the lady that Kimmy, like, babysat for or whatever, right? My friend screamed at me for saying the name wrong, and I only started watching it again recently. I don't remember Lily at all. We're not friends anymore. That seems like a bit of a silly thing to scream at someone about. Yeah, that description does not do anything for me, but I know who fuck Jane Krakowski is. So one was more memorable. Goats. Black Phillip, he's my goat. He likes to put me in a moat. I swim in it, 'cause if I don't, I'll drown. Is that a braid? No, that's just a weird trick of the eye. Is this still the... Yeah, okay. That sound is doing it for me. Do do. Hold my tab. I need more 80s synth drum. The only thing that could make this better is if this song had the synth clap. Fucking daddy loves their synth clap sounds. Did I get all the fur on you? Yeah, those are scars. All right. I think I'm gonna make my life difficult and paint the gas mask goat with black fur. Because the gas mask is gonna be black too, and I might as well put a warm black underneath a cold black and really make telling what the fuck is going on with that silhouette difficult. Bum 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 bum. You have. You don't. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Okay. You are furry. You're a furry. I don't think you really have a choice in it, though. You were born this way. Lady Gaga would be proud of you. What are you applying that looks goopy? This is oops. Black Legion contrast paint. So it's like a really thin high pigment black. And it's on the warmer side versus other ones that are on the colder side. It helps that I'm putting it over a warm undercoat anyway, but like this is the this will be like the low dark point for the black fur on these particular goats. So I try to give multiple flavors. That's not quite the word I meant. Multiple flavors of fur throughout the squad. So like now I've got two that I'm going to paint gray. Or at least base gray. Which probably still looks just goopy, but it's not, I promise. I think I might try Nova next year as a beginner. Like, might try entering Nova's painting competition or just going to Nova in general. Entering? If you buy a ticket beforehand, it's free. If you buy it, if you buy an entry for the competition, which is called Capital Palette, if you buy it beforehand, it's free, and then on day, it's... Maybe I'm thinking of Adepticon. Shit. It's called Capital Palette. I can't remember. I think you should totally fucking do it, though. Entering 4 categories? What 4 categories are you entering? I know you're doing bust and diorama. What are the other ones? Single small bust diorama vehicle. I do it this year, but it's hard to see if I can make it there via transportation because the NATO is screwing up transportation maps. Oh, yuck. Wait, NATO? It can't be the NATO that I think you mean. They're in DC to talk? Oh. Well, huh. Patch, why not? Just enter anything. Just enter it. Just put it in there. Put it in there. Put it in there. You know? Just bring something and put it in. You don't have a single painted mini you can enter? You don't have any painted minis? You don't have a single... Wait, you genuinely don't have a single finished mini? That can't be. You can enter those. Capital Pilot, you can enter anything as long as the dimensions are the right size for the category you're entering. Only one of them I painted last year. The rest are my first minis. Yeah, but are they bad? This is all excuses. This isn't valid reasons so far. Patch. Uh, if you were going to Nova, I would say you can keep those and enter them, and then I'll pick them up after Nova, but I'm not going to be presumptuous. Entering anything I currently have in a state I don't consider finished would give me more anxiety than it would be worth. Okay, that's a good argument. That's a good argument. That doesn't feel like an excuse to just not do the thing. That's knowing yourself and what you're about. I gotta give you a hard time. You know, you're a fucking good artist. All your shit is so good. I need the reason that you're not entering a competition to just be, I know that this is not the right move for me, and not like, oh, I'm not gonna be good enough or my work isn't gonna do whatever. All right. As long as you know you're good, then we're good. Hydra could be done in 3 days. That's a specific length of time. That's a very specific length of time. Well, Patch, it sounds like you need to finish something. All right, as soon as I finish painting the fur on this goat, it is raid time because I am hungry and I'm getting cranky about it. Don't want to paint some of my spires up for comp. Ooh. Hell yeah. Work owes me time off. No, I mean, don't stressing yourself out to paint something just for the sake of doing it and not because you're like getting paid or entering a competition. Like, nah, don't. All right. Time to figure out who we're rating. I'm gonna work on it anyways, and my others. Oh, I'm not saying don't work on it. I'm just saying stressing out about getting it done is not the move. Yeah, I'll see a lot of you later today, and it's gonna be great. I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. I think whatever price it is whatever price it is. Oh, that's me. Wait, who was I watching that rated me? Oh, it must have been Grump. Excuse me. Ooh, do we raid Zambies because she's painting Relic Blade, or do we raid Ren because it's Ren? Oh, Ren's on break right now. We'll put that off. Oh, we could raid Bonko. What about whomst? And Micah's on. Drew, I genuinely don't remember. Starting soon. Okay. We'll wait a tad. Let's raid Zambies. I haven't raided Zambies in a while. Ow. And she's painting a cool undead thing. So like, why not? I'm a lot closer to one than the other. Pow, 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 pow. Y'all, thank you for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow painting what might wind up being my second entry to Capital Palette. Or I'm not sure. We'll find out. But until then, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for putting up with the loss of internet partway through. And, thanks for being wonderful. This stream is literally possible because of y'all. The combined efforts of y'all and Junebug are the only reason that I'm even here right now. And I mean that in a much more serious way than I actually mean to sound. To the degree that I just started babbling because I was trying to be heartfelt, instead of actually saying words. So, point is, y'all are great. Don't... What's my parting advice? Don't get hit by lightning. Just don't do it. Might sound fun. You definitely will get left with cool scars, but you might die. Don't get hit by lightning.